Powell, my brothers and sisters in Christ. Minister Laura Spade, I just thank the Lord for just another day. And, I thank the Lord for just, if we ever just had times in our life, and I look back over the storms that I've had in my life, and I thank God for them. And it just reminds me of in the Gospels, the Synoptic Gospels, when it says that when Jesus he was in the boat with his disciples, and then the storm came, and he, and he was asleep in the hind part of the boat, and they said, they woke him up, Master, do thou care that we perish? And it says Jesus, he rebuked the wind, and he said, peace, be still. And I thought about that, and I thought about at the time when my sister was sick. My sister kept saying, she told a storm that the storm was going to be over. So if I had to speak from Mark, the 4th chapter, the 39th verse, I just wanted, for a few minutes, I told the storm. When the storms is raging in your life, when you're in this boat that's called life, when the waters of despair come up on every side, and you seem to be sinking to rise no more, you need to know that Jesus is the anchor that you can hold on to. And when I have storms in my life, see, here's the thing we got to understand, that for every problem that we go through, God already has a provision. So when storms come in my life, this is what I told the storm. I told the storms that you can't take my joy, devil, because God has got me. And when my God speak, those storms has got to cease. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my family. You can't have my health, because I'm grounded and rooted in the Lord. And I told the storm that no matter what comes my way, trouble may mess with me on this earth, but one thing about it, trouble can't follow you home. I told the storm that no matter what I go through, that I know that Jesus is the Rose of Sharon. He is the perfect peace. He's that friend that's sicker closer than a brother. And I told the storms, get out of my way. Satan, I just want to tell you, just like Muhammad Ali, that I float like a butterfly. I sting like a bee. Satan, you ain't no match for the Jesus that lives in me. I told the storm that no matter what you throw my way, I know that I have an anchor named Jesus that I can call on. You better know that my lifeguard walks on water. You better know that my keeper can speak peace, be still. And all the storms in your life, they got to go away. Because Jesus is the man to make all the elements obey. It says the billows cease to roll and the wind stop blowing. I'm telling you, when you have storms in your life, you can hold on to God's unchanging hand and say, I told the storm that as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nobody else. Come what may. But I'm here to tell you that the storms have no power, that they got to cease when Jesus is on the main line. You know that you can walk and hold your head up in victory because Jesus has my back. He's never left me nor forsaken me. And I told my storms that get out of my life. Get out of my finances. Get out of my marriage. Get off of my employers, because I told the storm that God is taking care of me, and he is my shelter, that I can go on. And I call him in the midnight hour, in the noonday, because he has a line that's never busy. I know that Jesus lives because he lives in me. And when you're going through storms in your life, I don't care what the doctors say. You call on Dr. Jesus. And the good thing about it is Dr. Jesus makes house calls. You ain't got to worry about paying no copay or no high medical bills, because Jesus paid it all. And he has healing all in his hands. I remember with the woman with the issue of blood, she said, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, because there's power in the touch. Hallelujah, brothers and sisters. You got the power to speak to your storms. Jesus gave you that authority, and he can cast out demons. And let me tell you, people don't believe that there are spirits around here, but I'm going to tell you something. Jesus cast them out. Paul cast them out. And you better know that you better tell those demons where to go. They would take your joy. They would take your peace if you let them. But I'm here to tell you that I told the storm that I go into a place of no more. That you won't make me have no more sleepless nights. Because I want you to know that I cried my last tears yesterday for all of the trouble and the headaches. So come what may. I don't care. The lightning might strike. Thunder may roar. But I got a bigger God. And I'm telling you right now that I rope-a-dope that devil with the power that's in me. Because I got the power. And that's what I told my storms. I don't care what you're going through in your life. You need to learn to depend on Jesus, because he has never failed us. Realizing that great is thy faithfulness, and you hold on to his unchanging hand, and he will walk with you. And when you can't walk no further, my God will pick you up, and he will carry you over, just like he told Peter to come. And don't take your eyes off Jesus lest you sink. I am telling you, I told my storms, it don't matter. You can beat against the rocks. You can beat against the elements. But I tell you, I stand on solid ground, that my God is a solid foundation, and all other else is sinking sand. And you better be sure that you stand on a solid foundation, brothers and sisters, because God is the only one that can keep you from sinking. You ain't got to worry about it. Because the devil can huff, he can puff, and he can try to blow your house down. But with Jesus is all around, the devil got to leave. He got to leave his people alone. Because the Bible said, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. God has got a way of making your enemies turn around and they run, and let the heathens rage, and let the redeemed shout that Jesus is the Son of the living God. And because he is the Son of the living God, you can say, mountain, be thou moved. It don't matter what's going on. And Lord, if you don't want to move my mountain, you can just give me the sign and give me the strength to climb. But I trust you, Lord, that you are my mountain mover, that you're a heavy load carrier, you're the burden bearer, you're the lawyer that never lost a case, you're the lily of the valley, you're the fairest of 10,000, you're the buckler, you're my shield, you're my fortress. And that's what I told the storm. And as long as I got my fortress, ain't can't no storm come and take my joy. You need to know, like I know, I told the storm, you can't touch me. You can't touch me, because I'm grounded and rooted in the Lord. And I'm going to go on to see what the end is going to be. Don't worry about your storms, brothers and sisters, because God has it all. He's already made a way for every problem that you may have. God has already taken care of it. And I know one day you just need to hold on for a little while. Hold on and see what the ends is going to be. Because God got a way of just making everything all right. When you look around and think things over, all your good days outweigh your bad days. And for that, I won't complain. I know too much about Jesus. He put a song in my heart. He put joy in my spirit. He gave me that peace that passes all understanding. Oh, I know somebody know what I'm talking about. Can I get an amen? Can I get a like? Can I get somebody to say, oh, I stand on Jesus because he kept me in perfect peace. I stand when I can do nothing else. I stand and just wait on the Lord, because they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up as wings on eagles. They shall walk and not be weary. They walk and not faint. And I'm here to tell you that I told my storm, you have no authority over me, because Jesus paid it all. And I'm going to walk in victory. If I have to crawl, if I have to walk in with my limp, I'm going to walk in victory, because Jesus has been good to me. And I know somebody can attest to about the good news of Jesus. Oh, I don't care what they do. You can't get rid of Jesus. I don't care how much you try. You can try to take him out of schools. You can try to take him out of the courthouses. But as long as he live in his brothers and sisters, if he live in us, they can't never get rid of him. And I'm telling you, I don't care what they say. When things is going on, I know Jesus is like Prego, that he's in there. And I know that I got the power because Jesus gave it to me. So keep on keeping on, brothers and sisters. Hold on for your change, because a change is going to come one day if you just hold out until the end. And that's what I told my storm. May the peace of Jesus be with you, because God is a good God. He's worthy to be praised. And I know that somebody is going through trials and tribulations. Somebody's heart is heavy. But you can speak to your storms, because he is the ultimate shelter. And he will take care of you. Just lean and depend on him. He has a line that's never busy. Oh, friends turn their back on you. Family members might forsake you. But as long as you got Jesus, you need to know that you are a majority. And you can tell your storm, when my God speak, you got to cease. And Jesus has gave us that confidence, brothers and sisters. And it's time, because there's going to be a shakeup. The things that's going on, that they messing with Iran, God is getting some attention. He's telling somebody that, you know what? You keep on. But at the end, the only thing that's going to last is me. And the only one that's going to fix what's going on in this world is Jesus. And until God come and take his world back, it ain't going to never be okay. But we have to keep on praying. Pray without ceasing. Calling things as if they were. Because Jesus, he paid it all. And he said he come to make all things new. And just remember, brothers and sisters, that we're leaving here. We're leaving here. We're going to a place in the eternal heavens, not made with hands, where every day will be Sunday, when the wicked will cease from trouble and the weary will be at rest. That we're going to walk on streets paved to go. We're going to be heir to a robe and a crown. And we're going to have a new name. And we don't know what it is, but when we call it, when he calls us, we'll know. Because we know that we'll just be somewhere. When the roll is called up yonder, we'll be somewhere listening for our name. I just want you to know for a few minutes, I want somebody to be encouraged, because that's what I told the storm, that you can't have my joy, and you can't have my peace. You can't have my breakthrough. You can't have my health, and you can't have my victory, because Jesus paid it all. And I thank God that we can never be snatched out of the Master's hand. Hope somebody will be encouraged today and let them know. And that's what I told the storm. May the peace of Jesus be with each and every one of you. Minister Laura Spate, may God bless you.